Hi everybody, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. My favorite photography website is 500px.com. It's a social network for photographers. Everyone who signs up can upload photographs. They show up in a fresh feed. People can vote on photographs. And if you have a photograph which has been uploaded recently that's getting a lot of votes, it has a chance of appearing on the popular page. It's very difficult to get a photograph on the popular page. There's a lot of photography out there. A lot of people spend a lot of time making their photographs look really great. Some people are just very lucky with conditions, settings, just that right moment. I've been lucky enough to have a few photographs get there. 500px has actually put a blog post stating what type of content tends to hit the popular page. And you can see here photographs of women, portrait photographs, landscapes, and fashion photography are the four top categories for getting onto the popular page. When you do actually get a photograph onto the popular page, 500px will actually send you an email. People don't give away votes on 500px. They really are critical of the photographs. So to get up on that popular page, it means something. It means you're doing something right with your photography. And it's a great feeling that you look at all these other photographs that you've been basically competing against and you rank among them. I want to walk you through one of my photographs that actually did get onto the popular page. I took this photograph in Canada in the end of December in 2012. It was the middle of the day. The weather was quite variable and changing a lot. There's clouds coming in. Sometimes it was really sunny. It actually did a lot to kind of add something to the photograph. The only problem is that you can see that it's a little bit dark in the foreground. There's not a lot of color and life coming out of this photograph. It's a very strange hue of blue, and I like these photographs to be a bit more purple if it's in the wintertime. I can't really make them orange and red and be really warm, but I can make them purple, and that adds a lot to the feel of the photograph. First thing I need to do though is like fix the brightness of the photograph. So I'm just going to go down here in my curves. Now you can see here in the histogram that white is white and all the dark colors can get pretty close to black. So I just want to up the mids here a little bit. Just bring up ever so slightly. Got to be careful when you're playing with your curves that you don't lose any detail in the clouds up above. The next thing I want to do now is I want to really focus on the snow here and just brighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to go to my adjustments, quick brushes, dodge, big brush, and I'm just going to do what I can to brighten the foreground. The next thing I want to do is color grade that snow just to really bring out the blues a bit. So I'm going to go to color enhancement, brush color in. I'm just going to highlight the areas that I will be working on first. Okay, hide that. And then in that area, select pretty much anywhere it's blue. Just bring up the saturation a little bit. I'm going to move it a little bit over to the purple hue. Next thing I want to do is polarize the sky. So quick brushes, polarize, color overlay. There we go. Just want to drop it down a bit. The cool thing about aperture is that it's non-destructive, so I can go back later and readjust over and over again until I get exactly what I'm looking for. Here the polarization brush went over too much of the subject matter. I really just wanted the sky, not the mountains or the trees in front. I just wanted to really balance out the color between what you see in the sky in the background and in the foreground. Right now the mountains in the background are looking a bit pale, and they're one of the main subject matters. I'm just going to enhance the contrast on them. Just going to paint over them. Color overlay first. And then finally, I want to bring in my 2:1 crop ratio. You don't have to do this, but I tend to do it. And it just helps focus people in on the subject matter of what they're looking at. On top of those clouds aren't really interesting. The trees, I do like the way the trees look, and I just want to focus the viewer more on them. So rule of thirds still apply. Kind of get that top mountain range around the top third there. Make sure that these trees in the front here, they really do sit nicely in the center. Get a really nice arc coming through the photograph as well too. This makes me feel nice. And there you have it. There was my first photograph to ever get on the popular page of 500px. Thank you very much, everybody.